All right, everybody, how's it going? My name is Curtis Keeping, and welcome back to the AMZ Soldier channel. If you guys are getting value from the channel so far, please go ahead and click the subscribe button at the bottom of this video. That just lets us know that we're doing a good job, and it's like a pat on the back. It encourages us to keep producing free content just like this video here. So in today's video, we're going to talk about the 6 mistakes we see a lot of beginners making when they start selling on Amazon. So if you're starting out and you're a beginner, take these mistakes into consideration and work around them. Use them as leverage and basically just don't do them and you'll be ahead of a lot of the competition, okay? So without further ado, let's jump right in. The first mistake we see a lot of beginners making when they're selling on Amazon is that they start out without really getting enough knowledge about the business, okay? It's all good to go and watch YouTube videos and read the free content online, but you need to filter out who you're learning from. There are a lot of people out there producing content that isn't 100% accurate, so it will definitely mislead beginners who are starting out. One mistake that I see the beginners making a lot when they're starting out in terms of not having enough knowledge is that they mix up the wholesale business model with the private label business model. And they interchange a lot of the steps between the two, when in fact, both business models are very, very different, okay? So that's just an example that you need to go into this business with enough knowledge, right? You wouldn't go and try to become a doctor without actually going to school and learning about how to be a doctor, right? That goes the same for starting an Amazon business. I highly recommend that you watch qualified YouTube channels such as the AMZ Soldier channel. And the next best recommendation is seek mentorship or guidance from people who have proven that they know what they're doing and are actually making real money on Amazon, okay? The second mistake that I see people making all the time when they start selling on Amazon, even after they have enough education and knowledge in the Amazon space. And that's they fall in love with a specific product. You know, they find a product with a supplier and they just absolutely fall in love with it. For whatever reason, they connect with it, whether that's a specific toy product or a specific beauty product. They think they know everything about it. It really resonates with them and they just want to sell it because it's a cool product. It may not be a fast seller. It may not have a lot of profit, whatever. It's a bad product, but I see a lot of sellers just really wanting to stick with a certain product line or even a certain supplier, right? They might build a relationship with that supplier, but in fact, their products are garbage and they just want to hang on to them for a lot longer than they actually have to, right? Guys, don't think like that. There are over 350 million active products on Amazon, and there are hundreds of thousands of qualified suppliers in the United States and Canada that you can get your products from, okay? So don't fall in love with any one product and don't fall in love with any one supplier, okay? Third mistake we see a lot of beginners making when they start selling on Amazon, and this one can get you shut down in a hurry, like that overnight, is they ignore the signs that Amazon is telling them inside of their Seller Central. If you're doing something wrong, Amazon is going to send you a notification right away. If a customer makes a complaint about a specific product, Amazon is going to notify you right away. They're going to send you an email and they're going to display a little red flag up in the top right-hand corner of your Amazon Seller Central account. And it's really, really important that you click on that little red flag and read that notification, right? Amazon has a bunch of different sections where you can go inside of your Seller Central account to download reports, check on account health, and you can basically do an analysis on your entire Amazon account to see how it's performing, right? I highly, highly recommend and encourage you to not ignore the signs that Amazon is telling you. Go in, check out your account health, and then go from there. It's a lot easier to start cleaning up negative account health than it is to try and beg to get your account back after you've been shut down for doing something negligent, okay? So again, don't ignore Amazon's signs. The fourth mistake we see Amazon sellers making all the time, and it happens a lot more than you'd think, is that Amazon sellers think that they're in competition with everybody else. They way too introverted, meaning they keep to themselves or a really small, tight-knit group of people. Myself and Jonathan were the same way. We were working, 10, 12 hours a day together. We would hardly even go outside, yet alone going out to network and mingle with other Amazon sellers or other service providers in the Amazon space, right? That's the best way to grow your business and get new ideas, is to go out and network with other people who are in the Amazon space, other sellers, service providers, and even other people who are in business that you can take ideas from and then put them into your own business to build a really strong, solid business, right? You don't just need to network with other Amazon sellers. Like I said, you can go network with people who provide services to Amazon sellers, like prep companies or shipping companies, or you can network with financial planners, people at the banks, people doing real estate. It doesn't matter. People who are doing business can teach you specific things that you can implement into your own business. So the key takeaway with that is don't be too introverted, guys. Go out and meet new people, network, build new skills that you can implement into your business, okay? Mistake number 5, we see a lot of Amazon sellers, even successful Amazon sellers do this a lot. They tend to be too cheap on their business, okay? So avoid being too cheap with your business. What does that mean? It means don't cheap out on tools and software. Tools and software for your Amazon business are a must, and those costs are going to come up all the time, okay? You need to invest money into these tools and software to help you free up some of your time, whether that's investing in software that can analyze product deals and look for profit in specific products. Those things are awesome. If it costs you $100 a month, but it frees up 10 or 15 hours of your time per month, then that's amazing, right? As long as you can justify that cost and free up your time, it makes sense to do so. Things like Keepa, for example. Keepa charts have saved me so much time and Keepa charts have saved me from making so many mistakes when it comes to purchasing the right and wrong products. I would pay, $1,000 a month for Keepa if it came down to it, okay? Another thing that I see people cheaping out on all the time is that they don't want to pay for the knowledge, okay? It's great to learn things from YouTube videos and online forums and even networking, but when it comes to getting a condensed version of what actually works, paid courses are an amazing way to collapse time frames and really speed up the learning curve, right? Paying anywhere from $500 to $1,000 for a course from people who actually know what they're talking about can save you literally years of banging your head against a wall and doing things that aren't correct. It just really speeds up your time frame, and it just saves you from making so many mistakes, right? Some of these courses have recommendations for service providers. It has the latest tips and tricks to really grow your Amazon business, right? So again, don't cheap out on your business. If there's an expense and you can justify that expense, go ahead and do it. If it's going to grow your business, whether that's investing in software and tools to help you do product research, or if it's investing in a course, go ahead. That's a great way to really speed up the learning curve when it comes to selling on Amazon. And the 6th mistake I see a lot of beginners making when they get into the Amazon field is that they don't take it seriously. They don't treat it like a business. Guys, if you want to grow your Amazon stores to 6 and 7 figures and beyond, you have to put the time in and you have to treat it like a real business, right? If you want to really make this Amazon business work, you're going to have to put the required amount of time in. You're going to have to invest in those specific tools. You're going to have to really set aside some time to work on your business. it's like anything. If you want to go to the gym and get a six-pack, you have to be fully committed. You can't just show up and work out for 10 minutes a day or 10 minutes a week and expect results, right? You need to show up, you need to put the work in, you need to do the 30-minute, 40-minute workouts at least, 3, 4, 5 times a week. You need to do the meal prep, you need to eat the right foods, you need to get the right amount of sleep, you need to drink the right amount of water. You see how it works, right? It's the same for your Amazon business. You need to show up, you need to put in a certain amount of time every single day. You need to be dedicated to learning the latest tips and tricks. You need to be dedicated to really expanding your whole knowledge base. And you need to be just willing to change, right? You need to be willing to put in the work to get the desired outcome, right? So guys, those are 6 mistakes that we see beginners making on Amazon all the time when they're starting out. Don't worry, if you take those 6 rules and you really let them resonate with you and take them to heart, no doubt about it, in 2020 and beyond, you guys are going to be able to grow your businesses and really scale. And you're going to be able to do it in such a way where it's not frustrating and you're not making mistake after mistake and banging your head against the wall, wondering why it doesn't work, right? So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead, give it a thumbs up, hit the like button down below, and be sure to subscribe to the channel, right? Make sure to check out more free content on the channel just like this one. Have a great day.